Hi, my name is Katherine and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm bringing you this very simple everyday makeup look. It can be worn to work, to school, or to any occasion where you might have to get ready really quickly. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. So to start off, I'm going to use my Milk of Magnesia primer. I have really oily skin and this is the only product that has been able to reduce any oiliness I get throughout the day. I use a small amount on my T-zone area, so on my forehead, on my nose, and on my chin. Sometimes I might use too much and it leaves a white cast, but once the product dries down, it dries down to a really powdery texture and you're able to rub it away. Next, I'm going to use the Porefessional primer by Benefit. Since I don't use foundation in my everyday makeup look, I like to use this primer in order to reduce any pores or large pores I might have. Usually this is the area around my nose or on my nose, on my forehead. And I like to pat in the product so that it fills any crevices. The product makes your skin look really blurred and nice and refined, so that it evens out the texture of your skin. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I use this Rimmel eyebrow pencil. I have really sparse eyebrows, so I like to use this pencil in order to create a fuller look. I use the brush on the cap in order to brush up my eyebrows. Next, I line the area around the eyebrow in order to create kind of a stencil of the shape I would like. After that, I fill in the area. This product is not too soft and not too stiff, so it is really easy to work with. I like to use really small or short strokes in order to fill in the area. If you would like a more detailed eyebrow tutorial, just make sure to comment below and I'll make sure to record that for you guys. Next, I'm going to use the NYX Proof It eyebrow primer as the setting product for my eyebrows. This is a waterproof formula, and instead of using it under my eyebrows, which is what the product was made for, I like to use it on the top of my eyebrows whenever I finish drawing in with a pencil, because it's able to seal the product so it doesn't smudge. Also, the product tends to remove any harshness the pencil might have left when you were drawing in your pencil or your eyebrows. And I use a really small amount because little goes a long way. Next, I'm going to do a concealer, and this is the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the color Neutralizer. This is a really popular product on YouTube. I like to put a small amount on my under eye. And then I like to use my fingers to pat in the product. Because I am always rushing in the morning, I tend to use my fingers a lot to apply my makeup. Also, I feel like it gives you a more refined finish because you're able to really blend in the makeup into your skin. I also like to blend the concealer towards my hairline because I use the concealer as a highlighter as well. Next, I apply some on the bridge of my nose so that it seems like I have a highlighter on. And I also like to apply some on the cupid bow and on my chin. Next, I use the Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation in Warm Beige by NYX. I like to use this as my under eye setting powder. and it's one of the best powders I've ever used in my under eye, and it never creases. I use the sponge the product comes with. I apply it a little bit under my under eye. I like to pat in the powder, and I like to blend towards my hairline again because it works as if it were a highlighter. I do the same to the other eye. I'm also going to apply some of the product on the other areas where I applied concealer, like on the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow and a little on my chin, but just not too much, just a little bit, just to set the area. Next, I'm going to use my blush, which is Tarte in Party. I think this is the Amazonian clay blush, and I'm going to use this fluffy brush to apply the blush. I take a little, and I don't apply it on the apples of my cheek. I use it more like a bronzer, so I blend towards my hairline in order to give your face a more contoured look without having the harshness of like real contour. So I do the same to the other side of my face. And I also like to apply this blush on my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin, just to give an overall glow, like a sun-kissed glow. And it kind of blends all the makeup together. Since I'm not wearing any foundation, it evens out the tones on the face. Next, I'm going to use L'Oreal's Lash Paradise on my lashes. I like to wiggle my eyelash brush because I feel like I get the best results. I don't have really long lashes or a lot of lashes, so this technique allows me to get the fuller lashes and a lot of length. I kind of press the mascara into my eyelashes. So I like to work with the end of the brush a lot. I'm going to do the same for my under eye, and I tend to apply around 2 coats of mascara. I can also wear lashes sometimes with this look, but for today I'm only doing it with mascara. So mascara is done. Next, I'm going to do lipstick. I'm using Jordana's Terra Cotta, which I mentioned in my previous video. I take off any lip balm I might have had, and I apply the lipstick. The reason I take off any lip balm is because I want to keep the truer texture of the lipstick, and sometimes when you have any kind of lip balm on, you get a slippery application. So I apply as much as I need. Next, I'm going to top this lip color with Velvet Lippie from Absolute New York in the color Terra Cotta. I like to apply the color more on the center of my lip, and I like how it mattifies the lip color a lot more. Next, I'm going to use Benefit's What's Up highlighter, and this is a cream highlighter. I like to take a little bit and sheer it out on the back of my hand and apply it down the bridge of my nose for a really sheer, soft glow. I also apply it on my cupid's bow, on my chin, and then I apply it on the uppermost part of my cheek. So I use a really small amount because I don't use a lot of highlighter during my everyday makeup look. I like to apply some also in my inner tear duct, as well as in the area below my eyebrows, just to give kind of a nice highlight, but that is really natural. So I'm applying it to my tear duct, and I'm using my fingers again because it applies the most sheer amount of the product. Next, I'm going to intensify my blush by using the Terra Cotta powder blush by Jordana. Since I'm not wearing really strong makeup, sometimes I like to make my blush a lot stronger. So I'm applying a really small amount just to intensify the blush a little bit more. I'm applying a little bit more mascara just to finish off. So there you have it. This is the before and this is the after. This look is really simple. It's really quick to do. I usually do it between 5 to 10 minutes and I wear this almost every day. So there you have it. So if you have any questions, you can leave any comments down below. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and like this video, and I will see you next time.